Be silent and act as if you have already won. Do not speak of what you are waiting for. Instead, let your actions and your quiet confidence reveal that it is already yours. True power lies not in the words you say, but in the state you embody. To create the life you desire, you must step into it as though it already exists. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine. Picture yourself living the life you dream of. The joy, the peace, the abundance. Feel it as though it were real. Let that feeling rise within you. Now here's the secret. Hold on to that feeling and carry it with you into every moment. When you speak of lack, you strengthen it. When you dwell on waiting, you lengthen the wait. But when you act as though your wish is already fulfilled, the universe bends to align with your belief. There is no need to tell the world of your plans, no need to justify your dreams. Silence is your strength, and certainty is your compass. Imagine a seed planted in the soil. It does not scream as it grows. It silently transforms, unseen, until one day it emerges into the light, fully formed and undeniable. You are that seed. Plant yourself in the belief of your fulfilled desire, and let the silence nurture your growth. Every step you take, every thought you think, every decision you make, let it come from the place of already having received. Walk with the quiet assurance of someone who is living their dream. If you want abundance, act as though you are already abundant. If you desire love, move through the world as though you are already loved. This is not pretense, it is alignment. You are not pretending to be something you are not. You are becoming what you believe. The world outside may not yet see it, but within you know it is already done. So be silent, trust, act, live today as though you have already arrived at the future you desire. In your silence, the greatest transformation takes place. When you desire something deeply, the natural instinct might be to talk about it, to share it with others, to seek validation or encouragement. But here's the truth. Every time you speak of what you desire, you dilute its power. Words, though potent, can often dissipate the energy of your intention when they are used carelessly. Talking about what you want or waiting for others to affirm your dreams creates an impression that the thing you seek is separate from you, something that you are yet to attain. Instead, there is a greater strength in silence. Silence is not passivity. It is a statement of confidence. When you are silent about your dreams, you are declaring to the world and to yourself that you already possess what you desire. It's a quiet assurance that speaks louder than words ever could. Imagine someone who walks into a room with absolute certainty. They don't announce their achievements or explain their plans. They carry themselves in a way that naturally draws attention and respect. That is the power of silent confidence. When you embody this energy, you do not need to explain or justify your aspirations. Your presence alone will make it clear that you are aligned with your goals. Silence also protects your dreams. When you share your desires with others, you expose them to doubt, criticism, and opinions that can weaken your resolve. Even the most well-meaning advice can plant seeds of uncertainty. By keeping your vision to yourself, you allow it to grow undisturbed, shielded from external influences. Moreover, silence creates focus. Instead of spending energy on explaining your intentions, you channel that energy into action. Every step you take is deliberate, guided by the inner knowing that your goal is already achieved. There is no need to announce your progress or seek approval because your actions are enough. Silence isn't about secrecy, it's about clarity. It's about choosing to let your results speak for you. It's about stepping into the energy of fulfillment, where you no longer need to seek external validation because you already feel complete within. This silent strength is not only powerful, it is magnetic. There is a profound difference between wishing for something and living as though it is already yours. Many people spend their days hoping, dreaming, and talking about the things they want to achieve. They describe their goals with passion, yet their actions and emotions remain disconnected from the reality they seek. This is where the real secret lies. It is not enough to talk about your dreams, you must embody the state of having already achieved them. To embody something means to live it, to feel it deeply, and to act from that place of fulfillment. It's about moving beyond words and stepping into the reality you desire, even if it has not yet materialized in the physical world. This is not pretense. It is a deliberate choice to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the outcome you seek. Think of someone who radiates confidence and success. They don't need to tell you they are successful. You can sense it in how they carry themselves, how they speak, and how they interact with the world. They embody their success, and their energy communicates it without a single word. This is the essence of true power. It is felt, not spoken. When you embody the state of having already achieved your dreams, you shift your focus from lack to fulfillment. You no longer think in terms of I want or I need. Instead, you operate from the mindset of I have and I am. This shift in perspective changes how you approach every aspect of your life. Decisions become easier because you're no longer questioning your worthiness or ability. You're simply acting in alignment with the person you have chosen to become. Embodying the state of fulfillment also changes how the world responds to you. People and opportunities are naturally drawn to those who project certainty and confidence. When you walk through life as though you already have what you desire, you send a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive it. This is not magic. It's the natural result of aligning your internal state with your external reality. To embody the state of having achieved your dreams is to fully claim your power. It means letting go of doubts, fears, and the need for external validation. It's about living from a place of unwavering belief, where every thought, feeling, and action reflects the truth of your fulfilled desire. This is where transformation begins, not in the talking, but in the being. The mind is the birthplace of every reality we experience. Everything that exists in the world around us began as a thought, an idea, or a vision in someone's imagination. Yet, most people underestimate the power of their imagination. They treat it as a place for idle daydreams, not realizing that it holds the key to transforming their lives. To bring your desires into reality, you must learn to harness the creative force of your imagination and treat it as real. Begin by visualizing yourself living the life you desire, not as a distant fantasy or something you hope for in the future, but as something that is happening now. Close your eyes and see yourself in vivid detail. Where are you? What are you doing? Who is with you? What does your environment look like? Make the scene so real in your mind that you can almost touch it, hear it, and feel it. But the true power of imagination lies beyond the images. It's in the emotions they evoke. To visualize effectively, you must feel the emotions of that reality as if it already exists. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the excitement, and the peace that come with living your dream. Let those emotions fill every part of your being. This is not about pretending, it is about aligning your internal state with the reality you wish to create. The subconscious mind does not differentiate between what is imagined and what is real. When you repeatedly visualize and feel yourself living your desired life, your subconscious begins to accept it as truth. It starts to shape your thoughts, actions, and decisions in ways that align with that imagined reality. This alignment is what brings your dreams closer to manifestation. Think of imagination as a rehearsal for the life you want to live. Every time you visualize and feel your desired reality, you are strengthening the neural pathways in your brain that support that vision. You are training yourself to think, act, and respond as the person you wish to become. Over time, this internal shift creates external changes as your actions naturally align with your new sense of identity. Imagination is not merely a tool for escaping reality, it is the blueprint for creating it. When you visualize your desired life and feel the emotions of that reality, you are planting seeds in the fertile soil of your mind. These seeds, when nurtured with belief and consistent action, grow into the tangible experiences of your life. It all begins with the willingness to see and feel the unseen, to trust that what you imagine with clarity and conviction is not just possible but inevitable. The words you speak hold immense power. They are not just sounds, they are declarations of your beliefs and intentions. Every word you utter sends a signal, not only to the world around you, but also to your own subconscious mind, about the reality you accept and expect. This is why it is crucial to speak carefully and intentionally, especially when it comes to your desires and goals. When you speak of lack or waiting, you reinforce those states in your life. Saying things like, I don't have enough, I'm still waiting, or I hope it happens someday, creates a vibration of absence. These words signal to your mind and the universe that what you desire is separate from you, something that is out of reach or not yet available. The more you focus on what you lack or what you're waiting for, the more you perpetuate those conditions. On the other hand, speaking as though you've already achieved your goals aligns you with the reality you want to create. When you say, I am successful, I am abundant, or I am living my dream, you are not lying to yourself. You are affirming the truth of the state you are stepping into. These words have the power to shape your mindset, influence your actions, and attract opportunities that match the energy you project. Speaking carefully does not mean ignoring challenges or denying your current circumstances. It means choosing to focus on the reality you wish to create rather than dwelling on the one you want to move beyond. It's about speaking from a place of faith and confidence rather than fear or doubt. Every word you speak should reflect the person you are becoming, not the limitations you are leaving behind. When you act as if you've already achieved your goals, your words naturally align with that state. You begin to speak with certainty and clarity, expressing gratitude and excitement for the life you are creating. This shift in language not only strengthens your belief in your ability to achieve, but also influences how others perceive and respond to you. People are drawn to confidence and conviction, and your words can inspire trust and cooperation. Your speech is a tool for creation. Use it wisely to affirm your vision, celebrate your progress, and declare your success. Speak as though your dreams are already realized, and watch as your reality transforms to match the words you choose to live by. Growth is often quiet, subtle, and unseen. Just as a seed lies buried beneath the soil, seemingly still and dormant, so too do the most profound transformations in our lives begin in silence, away from the eyes of the world. At first glance, it may appear as though nothing is happening. There is no immediate evidence, no outward signs of progress. But beneath the surface, in a realm hidden from view, an extraordinary process is unfolding. When a seed is planted, it does not rush to sprout above the ground to prove its existence. Instead, it takes its time, drawing nutrients from the soil, gathering strength, and developing roots that anchor it deeply. This unseen phase is not a delay, it is preparation. Without strong roots, the seedling would not survive the trials of wind and weather. Its quiet growth ensures that when it finally breaks through the surface, it is ready to thrive. The same principle applies to personal growth and transformation. The most meaningful changes do not happen in an instant, nor are they always visible to others. They occur in moments of quiet reflection, in the disciplined actions you take daily, and in the unwavering belief you hold within. This is the work that no one sees, the internal shift that lays the foundation for the outward success that will eventually emerge. In this silent phase of growth, patience is essential. It can be tempting to seek immediate results or external validation, to want the world to recognize your efforts. But just as pulling on a seedling will not make it grow faster, forcing external outcomes can disrupt the natural process of transformation. Trust that the work you are doing, even if unseen, is moving you closer to your goal. Silence also protects your growth. When you keep your dreams and efforts close to your heart, you shield them from unnecessary scrutiny and doubt. The early stages of transformation are delicate, like a fragile sprout. Exposing them too soon can invite negativity or discouragement that stifles progress. By nurturing your growth quietly, you allow it to strengthen until it can withstand external pressures. Eventually, just as a seed breaks through the soil and blossoms into its full potential, your efforts will manifest into visible results. The world will take notice. But by then, your foundation will be so strong that nothing can shake you. Silent growth is not a sign of stagnation. It is the most profound and enduring form of transformation, preparing you for a future that is firmly rooted in your inner work. Acting as if is often misunderstood as pretending, as though you are faking something that isn't real. But this could not be further from the truth. Acting as if is not about creating an illusion or deceiving anyone, least of all yourself. It is about stepping into alignment with the version of yourself that already exists in the reality you wish to create. It is about harmonizing your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the outcome you desire, not as something far away, but as something that is already yours. When you act as if, you are not pretending to be someone you are not. Instead, you are choosing to embody the qualities, behaviors, and mindset of the person who has already achieved what you desire. It's a process of alignment, where your inner world, the way you think and feel, matches the outer world you are working to manifest. This alignment is not forced or superficial. It is genuine and deeply rooted in belief. Imagine for a moment that you desire success in a particular area of your life. Acting as if doesn't mean boasting about accomplishments you haven't earned or fabricating stories to impress others. It means carrying yourself with the confidence of someone who knows their path, someone who is already on their way to success. It means making decisions and taking actions that reflect the reality of having already achieved your goals. For instance, if you aspire to financial abundance, acting as if might involve making choices that reflect respect for money, saving wisely, investing thoughtfully, and giving generously. It's not about reckless spending to appear wealthy. It's about adopting the habits and mindset of someone who is already abundant. This alignment creates a powerful signal to your subconscious mind and to the universe, drawing you closer to the reality you seek. Alignment is transformative because it shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already possess within. When you act in alignment with your desired outcome, you begin to feel and behave as though you are already living that reality. This shift in energy is magnetic. It attracts opportunities, people, and circumstances that resonate with the state you are embodying. Pretending, by contrast, is hollow and unsustainable. It relies on external validation and often leads to a disconnect between who you are and who you're trying to appear to be. Alignment, however, is authentic. It is a state of being where your inner world matches the future you are creating, allowing you to move forward with confidence and clarity. To act as if is to align with your highest potential. It is a powerful declaration that you are ready to step into the life you envision, not someday but now. Through alignment, you transform from wishing for a change to becoming the change itself. The essence of manifestation lies not in mere thought or wishful thinking, but in the power of feeling. Feeling is the language of the subconscious mind, the bridge between what you desire and what you experience. It is not enough to think about your goals or visualize your dreams. You must feel as though they are already a part of your life. The feeling of fulfillment is the catalyst that brings your desires from imagination into reality. When you deeply feel the emotions associated with achieving your desires, you create a vibration that aligns with the reality you seek. Imagine the joy, peace, excitement, or gratitude you would feel if your goal were already accomplished. Now allow yourself to experience those emotions fully, here and now. This isn't about pretending. It's about stepping into the energetic state of already having what you desire. Feeling fulfillment is more than an intellectual exercise. It is a full-body experience. Close your eyes and immerse yourself in the sensations of your desired reality. How does it feel to live in that state? What emotions arise when you know that your dream is already yours? Let these feelings wash over you, anchoring you in the truth of your vision. The more vividly and consistently you feel this state, the stronger your connection to your desired outcome becomes. Consistent feelings of fulfillment create a powerful momentum. They shift your focus away from lack or doubt and reinforce the belief that your desire is not only possible but inevitable. This belief becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, shaping your actions and decisions in ways that align with your goal. When you feel fulfilled, you act from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. And this shift in energy attracts opportunities, resources, and support that resonate with your state of being. Feeling deeply and consistently also rewires your subconscious mind. Your subconscious does not distinguish between a vividly imagined feeling and a real experience. By repeatedly immersing yourself in the emotions of fulfillment, you train your subconscious to accept your desired reality as truth. Over time, this inner conviction begins to influence your outer world, drawing experiences that match the emotions you have cultivated. Manifestation through feeling is not about forcing or controlling external circumstances. It is about becoming the vibrational match for what you seek. When you feel fulfilled, you naturally emit the energy of your desires, and the universe responds in kind. This is not a passive process. It requires intention, focus, and practice. But as you consistently align your feelings with your vision, you set into motion the forces that bring your desires to life. In the end, feeling is the key that unlocks the door to manifestation. It is the driving force behind creation, the invisible thread that weaves your dreams into reality. By embracing the feeling of fulfillment, you step into the truth of who you are. A creator of your own experience, capable of manifesting the life you envision. Confidence is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's not just about believing in yourself, it's about embodying the certainty that your desires are already fulfilled. Confidence in action means approaching every decision, every thought, and every step with the unwavering belief that what you want is not just possible, but inevitable. This mindset transforms how you engage with the world and how the world responds to you. When you act with confidence, you are no longer driven by fear, doubt, or hesitation. Your choices reflect the reality you are stepping into, not the circumstances you are leaving behind. Imagine yourself as the person who already has everything you desire. How would they think? How would they speak? What actions would they take? Aligning yourself with this version of you ensures that every decision is infused with purpose and direction. Confidence in action also influences how you carry yourself. The way you walk, the tone of your voice, and the energy you bring into a room all communicate a sense of certainty. People around you pick up on this energy, and it shapes how they perceive and interact with you. Confidence inspires trust and draws opportunities toward you. It sends a clear message that you are ready to claim what is rightfully yours. This doesn't mean you'll never face challenges or uncertainty, but confidence in action allows you to navigate those moments with resilience and clarity. Instead of being paralyzed by doubt, you see obstacles as stepping stones. You make decisions from a place of inner knowing rather than fear of failure. This shift in perspective empowers you to keep moving forward even when the path isn't entirely clear. Confidence also requires consistency. It's not enough to act confidently in moments of inspiration. It must become a way of life. Every thought you think and every word you speak should align with the belief that your desires are already fulfilled. This alignment creates a momentum that propels you toward your goals. It eliminates the inner conflict that arises from self-doubt, replacing it with a steady conviction that nothing can shake. The power of confidence lies in its ability to transform not just your actions, but your entire being. When you believe that your desires are already fulfilled, you step into a state of flow where everything seems to align in your favor. Opportunities appear, doors open, and the right people cross your path. Not because of luck, but because your confidence has created a magnetic pull that draws your desires into reality. To act with confidence is to declare through every choice and every step that your dreams are not just within reach, they are already yours. It is this inner certainty expressed outwardly through your actions that bridges the gap between vision and manifestation. Confidence in action is not just a mindset, it is a way of living that turns possibilities into realities. Trusting the process is an act of faith and patience. It requires you to let go of the need to control every detail and instead rely on the quiet power of your inner certainty. There is a profound strength in knowing that what you desire is already on its way, even if you cannot yet see it. Trusting the process means embracing the unseen and allowing the natural flow of events to unfold in their perfect time and sequence. When you hold firm to your vision and act with quiet confidence, you are setting into motion forces that work beyond the scope of your immediate awareness. Just as a seed doesn't question how it will grow, you don't need to constantly monitor or doubt the progress of your manifestations. The universe has its own rhythm, and when you trust the process, you align yourself with that rhythm, creating harmony between your intentions and the results you seek. Silence is a key component of trusting the process. It is in the quiet moments that the deepest shifts occur. Speaking too much about your desires or doubting their arrival can scatter your energy and dilute your focus. Silence allows you to preserve your energy and keep your belief strong. It is a powerful statement to the universe. I trust that everything is already working in my favor. This inner certainty becomes the foundation for the results you are seeking. Trusting the process also means letting go of the need for constant validation or proof. It's easy to become impatient or frustrated when things don't happen as quickly as you'd like. But impatience is a signal of doubt. Instead, remind yourself that every step, every moment is part of the journey toward your goal. Even delays or obstacles are not setbacks. They are necessary elements of growth, helping you develop the strength and clarity to fully embrace your desires when they manifest. Your role is not to micromanage the process, but to stay aligned with your vision and act from a place of faith. When you trust the process, you free yourself from the anxiety of how or when. This freedom allows you to focus on what truly matters, maintaining your belief, taking inspired action, and embracing the person you are becoming in the process. Trusting the process is an act of partnership between you and the universe. It acknowledges that while you have the power to set your intentions and take action, there are larger forces at work orchestrating your path. This trust creates a sense of peace and certainty, allowing you to remain steady and grounded no matter what external circumstances may appear. Ultimately, trusting the process is about surrendering control while maintaining your inner alignment. It's about believing that the combination of your focused intention, quiet confidence, and unwavering belief will inevitably lead to the fulfillment of your desires. By trusting the process, you open the door to outcomes that are often greater than anything you could have imagined. Living the end now is a powerful declaration of faith and alignment. It's about moving through life with the mindset, emotions, and behaviors of someone who is already living their desired reality. Instead of waiting for the future to bring your dreams to fruition, you embody the fulfillment of those dreams in the present moment. This shift in perspective is not just transformative, it is the key to accelerating the manifestation of your desires. When you live the end now, you stop viewing your goals as distant or unattainable. Instead, you claim them as your truth in the here and now. This isn't about pretending or denying your current circumstances. It's about shifting your focus to what is possible and living as though that possibility has already materialized. By doing so, you train your mind, emotions, and actions to align with the outcome you seek, making it a natural extension of your reality. Imagine for a moment that your desired future has already arrived. How would you feel? Confident? Grateful? Excited? Allow those feelings to permeate every part of your being. When you carry these emotions with you daily, you create a magnetic energy that draws your desires closer. This is not just positive thinking, it's a deliberate practice of aligning your inner state with the reality you wish to create. Living the end now also transforms how you approach challenges and opportunities. Instead of acting out of fear or doubt, you make choices from a place of abundance and certainty. You approach each situation as someone who already has what they need, which shifts your energy and actions in profound ways. This sense of inner security attracts the right people, resources, and circumstances to support your journey. Moreover, when you live the end now, you naturally begin to take inspired action. These are the steps that align with your vision and move you closer to its manifestation. You no longer feel the need to force or control outcomes, because your actions flow effortlessly from a place of belief. Each decision becomes a reflection of the reality you are creating, reinforcing your alignment with your desired future. This practice also rewires your subconscious mind. Your subconscious doesn't distinguish between what is real and what you vividly imagine and feel. By living as though your desired future is already here, you condition your subconscious to accept this as your truth. This internal shift has a profound impact on your external reality, shaping the circumstances and opportunities that come your way. Living the end now requires consistency and commitment. It's not about indulging in fleeting moments of hope, but about fully embodying the truth of your vision every day. Even in the face of doubt or challenges, you hold steadfast to the belief that your desires are already yours. This unwavering faith becomes the foundation upon which your future is built. Ultimately, living the end now is about stepping into your power as a creator of your reality. By aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the outcome you desire, you accelerate its manifestation. You become a living example of the truth that your dreams are not just possible, they are already happening.